Two worlds collide, rival nations. It's a primitive clash, fading years of frustration. Bravely we hope against all hope. There is so much at stake. Seems our freedom's up against the road.
Hi, this is Tracy from BackstageAxxess.com, and we're coming to you live from the Willow Creek Winery in Sheridan, New York. And we are here with Jimi Jamison. Jimmy, welcome.
It's good to be here.
It's good to be at the winery.
Everybody always cracks jokes about all the bottles of wine behind us, and you know, if we'd indulged a little before, but you
we
know.
had a little tasting before,
yeah, just a little one. All right, let's get right down to it. From your metal beginnings with Cobra to frontman of Survivor, tell us a little bit how you transitioned from one to the other.
I'll tell you, it was a kind of a strange transition, you know, because I was used to singing pretty hard stuff, and I got with Survivor, and I went up and auditioned in Chicago, and we were doing Searches Over and stuff like that, and I'm going, this is never going to work. But you know, I was driving downtown to Chicago from the suburbs, and I heard it on the radio like 5 times. So I said, well, maybe this is going to work. You never know, you know. So it was a strange transition, but it transisted.
Yeah. Did you have any vocal coaching in between there? Or?
No, not at all, never.
At what age did you realize that this is what you wanted to do, or that you had the talent to do it?
Just about a week ago. Really, you know. My mom forever asked me, when are you going to get a real job? You know, I'm saying, Mom, I got like Go Records and stuff. so it's I don't know. I never really planned this as a career. You know, I remember the first time we played somewhere, and I was about 15, and they took up a collection, and I got my $5, and I said, this is for me. so it was never planned as a career or anything like that. I just did it because I loved it.
ZZ Top is often referred to you as the 4th member of their band because of the vocals that you've lent to some of their projects. How is it working with them?
It's great. Those guys are wonderful. You know, when they first called me up and asked me to sing backgrounds on the record, I said, "Nah, you're kidding. No, we're serious. Come on down." So I did it, and it's funny because every one of the records I did with them took no longer than 2 hours to do every background part, every harmony part on the whole record. Never took over 2 or 3 hours to do the whole record, and came out pretty good. Some good engineers and good producing going on in there.
Great. Well, you have two kind of back-to-back projects. The most recent that's coming out in, I believe, another week or a couple days, maybe, or even last Friday. I think the 23rd. I was told. Extra Moments.
Oh yeah, that's actually that is out songs that we didn't use for my Crossroads Moment CD that myself and Jim Peter donated to melodicrock.com because we want to keep that site going. You know, it's a good site, so all the money goes to them for any sales whatsoever. We don't take any money from it whatsoever. But there's some really good, some of the best songs are really on there that we left off of Crossroads Moments. So I'm looking forward to hearing it myself, and I haven't heard it yet myself.
What was the decision to release it in Europe before the States?
Because Crossroads Moment did really well over there, and the people are really familiar with it, and the European people are very loyal. You know, they're totally into that kind of music, and. That was really their decision to do that, but that's the same thing they did with my record, Crossroads Moment. You know, they released it over there first. So
how did you hook up with this project?
With this project we're doing today, well, this is my band. Actually, it's my real band that I play with all the time, and Derek St. Holmes from Ted Nugent, we're backing him up today, and Fran Cosmos from Boston's a good friend of mine, and we just. I really don't know how we got hooked up to that, but I'm glad we did, you know, because this is a great venue. The Winery is a great venue, and I've heard a lot about it. I've been wanting to play here, so I'm glad it worked out.
What do you think of the surroundings?
I love it. I love it up here. It's great.
Have you tasted anything yet?
Have I look behind you. See, I've tasted everything in every one of these bottles, but they would only give us like, you know, like a quarter of an inch per taste, you know, because they didn't want to get us maxed out.
That's good. That's for later. You participate in a lot of charitable organizations. How do you decide which ones you were going to lend your time to?
Pretty much when they ask, I'm a sucker. When a charity asks me, I do it. You know, whatever the charity's for. as long as it's just not for some, you know, I need to buy a new car or something like that. St. Jude is my main charity, though, that I work for.
Besides singing the theme song for Baywatch, you were featured in an Emmy-nominated Starbucks commercial, and they did a parody of "Eye of the Tiger." Tell us how that went.
That was pretty funny, actually. You know, we the agency that got the gig for us, the guy that owns Starbucks had never done a commercial before, and the agency went to him and said, and he's a big sports fan, so he said, "What if we can get Eye of the Tiger?" He said, "Do it." And so that's how that came about. And what's funny is all the guys in the band were, you know, they're dressed totally in black, you know, and stuff, and looking real cool. It's supposed to be a parody, so I go in the wardrobe thing and I pick out like, give me those snakeskin pants and that purple shirt, and you got a red nose. It's supposed to be like a parody of the '80s, you know. So, so the you know the other guy, the other guys walked out, and the director was looking at him. When I walked out, it looked like a clown, you know. He goes, "All right, here we go. That's what we want." So that's pretty much how it came to be.
That's excellent. What are some of your favorite songs to play? Like, say, for instance, tonight.
Some of my favorite songs to play are some of the songs off my solo CD, the last solo CD. But you know, it's all the Survivor stuff is going to live on forever. You know, and people want to hear it, and as long as they want to hear it, you know, we'll keep playing it. So it's a lot of fun. You know, you people ask you, say, do you get tired of singing "High on You" and "The Search Is Over" and "Is This Love" and "I Can't Hold Back" and "Eye of the Tiger" and all that stuff? And I say, no, as long as the people are liking it, I like it. I don't ever get tired of singing it.
So, did you get to hang out with Sly Stallone at all?
Oh yeah,
at any point?
oh yeah, yeah. Actually, I hung out with Frank, his brother, a lot more than Sly. But Sly's a really nice guy, a very smart fella. A lot of people don't think that, but he really is.
Well, speaking of parodies, there's a lot involving him too, unfortunately, along with the '80s. We just saw one the other day.
Yeah.
You're one of the girls that we were talking to earlier told us that you're about to launch a new cutting-edge website. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I'd like to see it myself. No, it's going to be a great. I've seen the mock-up of it. It looks really good. It's going to be a lot of fun to get to have a new website up there. You know, because the one I have up there now is kind of like a cartoon website thing. It's what I call it anyway. But I think this new one's going to be really, really nice and very informative. You know, have a lot more information.
How do you view the technology opposed from the '80s to now, as far as making music? People don't even have to be in the same room; they could be in different countries and send tapes back and forth and things like that. And some of the new digital age, those kind of things. How does that? Is that a good thing, bad thing?
I wish we would have had it like when I was 15. To be honest with you, because back in those days you had to sing the song, you know, a lot of times to get it right, and they didn't even know about comping vocals, like you sing the song 5 times, and they take the best part of this take and put it in this take. When I first started out, you know, I did a session with Knox Phillips, who is Sam Phillips' son, who discovered Elvis. I was at Sun's studio, and I was like 14 or 15 years old, and I was singing. I was in the studio, and I didn't want to be in the studio at all, you know, because I was like a jock, and I want to be outside, you know, no windows or anything, you know. And so Knox pressed the button and said, "Jimmy, let's do that one more time." And I said, "Gee, Knox already sang it 3 times, you know." So I got used to that after a while, and it just with all the new technology now, you know, with Pro Tools and all that stuff, it's amazing. It really is amazing. You know, you can sing the song 3 or 4 times, you know, and then the engineer can make you sing it perfectly in tune and everything. You know, he can change even the melody of the song, you know, if he wants to, you know. So I wish we'd have had it a long time ago. I think it's great.
Great. Well, we look forward to hearing a lot of the pro singing right here, right now, and we're going to be going on about what time tonight?
About just a few minutes, yeah.
All right. Well, we're hoping the rain holds off, and we look forward to seeing you tonight. Thank you for talking with Backstage Access tonight.
Thanks so much.
Okay.